Hey guys, how are you today? It is my birthday today and I did turn 20 and I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of your birthday wishes. You have no idea how much they mean to me. This was honestly the best birthday I've ever freaking had and it's because of you guys. So thank you so much, thank you so much. Hug, 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 hug. But I do want to upload a battle and I am on a time crunch because I'm trying to upload this on my birthday so I can look back and be like, ah yeah, cool, I got a video on my birthday, but yeah. So I have a Wi-Fi battle and this is a battle against Mark. And quick backstory, this was during the day that I streamed and I was having a pretty bad day battling wise and I'm really salty about that kind of stuff, and I'm the kind of person that wants to keep going until I win or I am satisfied with a victory. So a couple hours after my stream I was like, hey, does anyone battle? And Mark was like, oh, I want to battle, so I'm like, fuck yeah, let's battle, dude. And looking at Mark's team, he has a really annoying, but it's a really good team, and you know a team is good when you have a switch in for freaking everything. And looking at his team, he has 5 tanks and a Weavile, so yeah, he does have a switch in for everything. He has a lot of residual damage on this team, and he also has someone to set up Stealth Rocks and a Whirlwind / Roarer, so pretty much he's just gonna wear you out. And if there are any stragglers, he has Weavile clean up for that, and probably a Choice Bandit I shard from that Weavile. My team is really nothing to explain, I just really want to use Hitmonlee and Mega Sizor, and I just threw in Victini randomly because I've never used Victini and I decided I should try Victini. So also another thing is we actually tried to battle twice, but I DC'd twice, which really sucks because that gave him a lot of advantage because he knew a lot of my sets. And a lot of things that I needed to be kind of surprise factor to really win against him. So he has a lot of advantage over me. I predicted his Stealth Rocks and I went for the Earthquake, which is great because I just need to do some damage and I need to tear down one tank in order to tear down the next one. So just pretty much wall after wall that I need to get through. I predicted his switch into Gourgeist and went for a Thunder Wave, and honestly that's great because I do need some kind of hacks eventually, or like I'm hoping to get a little bit of hacks on my end with a paralysis that will help me with switching in, because it is hard for me to switch in on his team with having so many Toxics or Will-O-Wisp or Leech Seeds. So he brings in his Porygon on my Draco Meteor, and since that is a Draco Meteor from a Hydreigon, that's still gonna do a hefty chunk even though it is to this fucking space duck that is really fat. So he actually does not know that I have knockoff on my Zoomerl, so I'm going to hope that he is not gonna expect that. And I switch in my Zoomerl on his Recover, and luckily he does stay in to Toxic me, so I am able to get a knockoff on him, and that Eviolite is gone. Fuck yes. So I'm going to switch right into my Sizor because I don't want Azumarill to take any more damage because I want to keep him nice and healthy. And I'm going to go for my Mega Evolution right here, and he actually brings in his Venusaur. Now we've had this matchup before in our past battles that I actually DC'd on, and I was expecting him to go for a Sleep Powder, so I'm just going to go for damage right away. He actually goes for the Leech Seed, which sucks because he's actually going to sap away some health that I just took away, which really sucks. So he's going to bring in his Heatran. I'm going to go for a Bullet Punch again just in case he decides to stay in, because like I said, I just need to do damage to his freaking team. I need to slowly wear his team out, even though his team is a lot better suited for wearing my team out. I'm going to predict his switch into Gourgeist and bring in my Victini. Now he does still have his Heatran around, but since his Heatran is so low, I really don't mind him taking a Flash Fire boost. So I'm going to go right for the Fusion Flare just in case that Gourgeist wants to stay in and get rid of that and be able to get rid of the Gourgeist. Unfortunately, that is not the case, and he does end up switching into his Heatran. So I'm going to switch right back into my Zoomerl. Since my Zoomerl is poisoned, he can't Will-O-Wisp me, which was pretty much the thing that was scaring me from bringing my Zoomerl in on his Heatran. He goes for the Roar and luckily brings in my Yeezus so I can go for a close combat on this bitch's face, so get the fuck out of here. Thank God that is one wall torn down by Hitmonlee himself, so thank you Hitmonlee, I will be needing your legs for later on. So I switch in my Registeel right here, kind of looking to fodder him off because I don't really see any usage for my Registeel since he's probably not going to let me paralyze any of his team, and I already have my Stealth Rocks off. But I get too impatient and I decided, fuck that, I'm going to switch right now. He actually predicts my switch and goes for a Will-O-Wisp, which is going to suck because with the Life Orb damage on my Hydreigon and also the Stealth Rocks damage that I just took from switching in, I don't have much life left on the Hydreigon. So I'm going to go for one last Draco Meteor, and thankfully he does decide to fodder off his Space Duck, so I'm gonna take that guy down, and I do have one more Draco Meteor left on me, but I do know he's gonna just bring in his Mandibuzz, take the Draco Meteor, and then just go for a roost, and it's gonna be like that Draco Meteor never happened, and poor Hydreigon is just going to die, and with his last dying breath, his Draco Meteor does nothing, because there it is, there's that roost. So that sucks, but that's okay, Hydreigon, you at least got Space Duck out of the fucking way, and we all hate Space Duck, so I commend you, Hydreigon. Good job, good job. So, like I said, since I did DC the past 2 battles, I do know he has Whirlwind on his Mandibuzz, so I predicted his Whirlwind, and went for the roost on my Scizor, and he did indeed go for the Whirlwind and brought in my Hitmonlee, and I knew he was afraid of a close combat, and he switches in his Gourgeist, so I'm going to switch in my Registeel, and this time around I'm going to be more patient with foddering off my Registeel, especially since it is at a little bit lower health than it was last time, because last time it was just at full health, and I was like, god damn, this is taking way too long. So this time I finally decide that Registeel, you can die now, and I'm going to bring my Victini in. Since his Heatran is gone, I can go for the Fusion Flares. What happens here? Okay, yes, so I go for the Fusion Flare right here. He brings in his Mandibuzz. I do get a crit, which is unfortunate. I'm not too sure if it mattered. I didn't check it. It might have been a 2-hit KO, but still, it really sucks that I didn't get a crit right there. But honestly, I'm really thankful I got that crit because Mandibuzz is fucking annoying. He goes for a Sleep Powder here, probably predicting me to switch out, but I don't really see the use for Victini anymore. He gets a crit on me, but that crit doesn't matter. And now his Venusaur is low, so I can take him out easily in my next turns. Honestly, I was afraid he'd go for a Sleep Powder, so I don't know why I Swords Dance, but luckily he went for a Leech Seed. Probably because we've had this matchup before, and last time he put me to sleep, so he expected me to maybe switch out this time. But now I have a Swords Dance up on my Scizor, and I can go for a Bullet Punch that does a good amount to his Gourgeist, so that is awesome. I'm going to switch out right here and bring in my Azumarill, since I do have knockoff on it. And he knows that, but he does not want his... Oh, I get a paralysis right here, so that's great since I switched in my Azumarill for free, but I really didn't care if it went for a Leech Seed. I really doubt he'd go for a Seed Bomb, but he can't go for a Will-O-Wisp on my Azumarill since I am Toxic. So I go for the knockoff and he switches in his Venusaur. That is fine with me because his Venusaur was already so low that I can take it out with an Aqua Jet next round. I'm going to save my Azumarill in case I need an Aqua Jet for later on, or in case I need to fodder off something so that I can get a free switch in. And I can just bring in my Scizor easily on this Ice Shard since Scizor is a fucking boss and mine is 252 HP. And it is resisted, so I don't mind that at all. I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch to do some more damage to his Gourgeist, but his Gourgeist is carrying the freaking leftovers and he's about to Leech Seed me, so it's gonna be really hard to kill this fucking Gourgeist. God, this thing is so annoying with Leech Seed and Will-O-Wisp, and fucking he is also carrying Confuse Ray on his Gourgeist. So yeah, his Gourgeist is probably the most annoying thing on his team, although he does have like a kind of mix of different annoying things. But like I said, it is a well-constructed team because he has something to safely switch in on something. He's gonna bring in his Weavile probably to fodder it off, but I'm gonna go for the Roost right here because I do want my Scizor to stay healthy, because honestly that Gourgeist is a fucking threat. It could easily stall out the rest of my team at this point. I don't want Scizor to take any more damage, so I'm gonna bring in my Azumarill to fodder it off, and he just goes for the Ice Shard, probably trying to wear me out. I still have my Hitmonlee left, so I'm gonna go for the Fake Out right here and hope he stays in. Actually, if he switched out, I'm pretty sure it still would have activated my normal jump, so I still would have gotten my Unburden boost. It's just a matter of if this Stone Edge is going to kill his Gourgeist. So does it kill? Yes, it fucking does. So fuck you, Pumpkin. I'm sorry. I hate that Pumpkin, dude. That thing was so annoying. And since I do have the Unburden boost, I can outspeed and go for the Mach Punch and take the game. Honestly, I'm really proud of that game. I really did not think I would win that game at all. But GG, Mark. I'm sorry if I was kind of mean to you at first in the beginning. I was kind of salty about me accidentally DCing and stuff because, I wish I didn't DC the first match. The first match was going so well for me. But I'm glad I had this match because it really made me feel better about the matches that I was having before. So thanks, Mark. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be mean to you. And if you guys did notice, I do have my glasses on. I'm trying to keep them on because when I have my glasses on, it's like, whoa, everything is amazing, and I really need to keep them on, honestly. But I don't want to ramble on too much. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Oh, and I love you.